Victory in Jesus. Okay, Troy Black has a new vision about how money has a grip on a church and that we are like sheep trapped in a house in his vision. Of course, he always says he has these visions like a long time ago, and then God tells him when to reveal them. He didn't tell us how long ago he had this one, but it seems like it would have been a good idea for him to have revealed it when he had it. I don't understand how you get these visions and it's like, here, have this vision, but don't tell anybody yet. Just wait. I'll tell you when to let it loose. Right now, it's just a secret. Isn't that why you got the vision, Troy? And why do you always pray like, Holy Spirit, oh Holy Spirit, and then you pray, Jesus, Jesus, but I don't hear you say Father like Jesus taught us to pray. Are you one of those Casper ghost Jesus believers that believes in a Jesus I never knew that's not a coming king that all will bow to? And this vision about the rich man was really interesting because you said that doesn't mean that the rich man was necessarily literal for all of us. How did you do that shuffleboard? That was really interesting because the way I got that vision about that parable was that it was actually quite true that if he would have left his riches, he would have been in the kingdom because he had enough faith already in Jesus. See, so if that was straight true, like you were playing avoidance with, well, wouldn't that mean that many Christians might not really be saved? Because, oh yeah, they believe, but just like the rich man, they're like, well, I ain't going that far, bro. And you seem to be covering for that. And then you said that, what was that other thing you said about how you've learned to give up things and have seen God bless you? And not just with money, you said? So when you did get blessed, you were counting most of that as money. Is that what that idea was? That if you give it, you're going to get a bunch right now? I thought it was in that kingdom that you never talk about. I just really don't understand, Mr. Troy. If the light in you is dark, how great is that darkness? Because you're such a young, nice man. But, you know, Paul did say, don't put people to teach when they're young, because then they can get arrogant. Especially with that faux humility stuff, saying how you've had all these visions and all these things in all your ministries. But if you're not talking about a king to come, and you haven't really became homeless when you started those ministries like he said teachers would be. So are you gaslighting yourself when you're saying, well, not everybody has to be like that rich man, you know? I mean, I didn't. I went, far, but I didn't want to go that far. I mean, that's maybe for those people that think they might be in that remnant or something. I'm not into that theology. Are you into that dividers and chiefs ones that looks at Revelation 7 like a racist? So please do tell more about where you are right now in your ministry in Revelation 1 and 2. Are you part of that Nicolaitans that are loving that saved by grace alone, faith alone idea? Well, just do tell, because I'd really like to know, because Troy Black, if the light in you is dark, how great is that dark? And if the pure in heart can't see God, who do they? if they're unpure in heart, then they don't see God. And, well, if you don't see God, then maybe your revelations aren't so clear because, well, some of these things are kind of obvious that we need to leave some money behind when we all look like Egypt mummy dead brides going into pyramids. And you've had a revelation suddenly to reveal that maybe we should leave some of it? Do tell, how much have you left? Are you being homeless right now or starting car camping classes? What exactly are you up to, Mr. Troy? Please